How do we not rush the day? I understand when a mom who's been through, with her 3 kids being sick for a week or something like that, okay? She goes, can I click my heels? I just saw it on Facebook. And make it Friday. And I almost said, wow, I get it. I do. It's a big week in certain towns this week. It's April, okay? The weather's changing. A lot of people have been very, very sick. The flu shot didn't work for a lot of people because it doesn't usually. If you get it in October and you get the flu in March or April, it might be 7% effective or 4% effective, I think, something like that, because it was last year's flu shot. Okay, but they mean it for this season, but they can't seem to get it right. That's science. It's the way it is. But if you looked at each moment and you realized that those moments might be the last moments you have here on earth, would you really want to click your heels to get to Friday? Would you really want to click your heels to get to Friday? I love steak. And I have steak pretty much every Thursday night with my family. Okay, I do a big spread, but I pretty much do that with every meal. I try to, even though I cook a lot of meals ahead, I try to still make it really decent. The 2 or 3 nights that I'm not home, it's as if I were home, to a degree. But nothing like Thursday night. And I serve prime rib and a nice sirloin. I make sure it's like grass-fed, and especially for my kids. My husband and I get the cheaper meat, the kids get the better meat. When I was a kid, it wasn't that way. It was the other way around. But I decided when I was a child that my kids, if I had kids, that they would get the better of everything. When it came to food and everything that was important, they would get the better. I will starve in order for my kids to get everything better. Because I can survive. So, I don't want Thursday to go by that fast. Because I want to savor every bite of that steak and every voice at the table. And if there's not a voice at the table because somebody's sick, I will still savor my steak. And I will still savor that moment that I got to bring somebody a glass of water upstairs or a cup of tea. Because we don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't know what an hour brings. We don't know what the next second brings. And I can tell you this because I've lived a lot of lifetimes in my life. And I'm going to be 55. And when I was 45, I felt like I had 3 lifetimes. Now I look back and it's like, oh man, I'm going on my 4th. It feels like. It's amazing. So that being said, that's my food for thought for the day. Have a great day. Stay safe and be well.